What is going on, folks? It's your boy Luke here, All-Star 100, coming at you with Q&Allstar episode 7 now. I know, folks, it has been quite a long time since my last episode of Q&Allstar. Had some stuff going on, and so basically what happened, I took about a month off from making videos. I had a lot going on. I wrapped up my summer class, and then just... long story short, I am taking a gap year from college, so I will be home at least until January or maybe late December. So yeah, I'm taking a gap year, but I am working full-time at home at my job, and a little bit more than full-time. I work about 7 days a week pretty much. Monday through Saturday I work 7 to 3:30, so it's 48 hours right there, and then usually on Sundays I pick up a couple hours as well, so I'm averaging around 50 hours a week. And then on top of that, I'm working, and I am enrolled in a emergency medical technician, or EMT, certification class, where I do that Mondays and Wednesdays from about 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that's another 10 hours of class, I guess. On top of the 50 hours I'm working, I got 10 hours of class. And then with the classes, we haven't started it yet, but I'm going to be going on clinicals and doing runs and stuff with the ambulances. So that's going to take up some time once we start getting into that. And then also I usually have about 4 hours of homework a week, so I'm busy. But I am glad to be back. I'm glad to be getting back into this series too. It's been a minute, and the main thing with this series I'm thinking is I'm going to turn it into a monthly series where I release the newest episode on the last Thursday of every month. So that's what I'm doing today, and that's how it's going to be going forward, just once a month. I felt like once a week was a little too much, so I just doing it once a month. So I hope you understand and appreciate where I'm coming from. And sorry for this kind of long intro, but I feel like the people that watch these videos are the people that are most invested in my channel, and would kind of be interested in hearing that. So without further ado, let's jump right into the questions. And starting off here, we got Paper Baghead, who asks, I'm pretty sure someone already asked this, but why do you think LEGO is keep on making new land speeders every year? Will there be a UCS? I think we did talk about this before, but it's been a while since my last episode, so we'll talk about it again. Kind of my feeling, and I think most everybody kind of sees it, that they want to make these iconic sets like X-Wings and land speeders and all this stuff every couple years, so that the kids that are now growing, getting older, and getting into LEGO will have their version of it. It's a popular set and a popular thing from the Star Wars universe, so maybe not, I don't know, but for some reason they think it's necessary to make it every couple years, so that I feel new growing fans can have their own version of the set. But will there be a UCS? I doubt it. That would be kind of insane. That'd be the biggest meme ever, but that might be cool to see. I think we kind of missed our shot with the Mos Eisley Cantina. If they had thrown in a UC or a land speeder, it would have been UCS Luke's land speeder. So that would have been a nice little gimmick, but thankfully, or not thankfully, depending on how you look at it, we did not get one. Good question, my man. All right, and next up we got Tuscan Productions. She says, when you mentioned Chima, I remember my whole collection. I think I had most Chima sets. Nobody really likes it anymore, so how would I try to sell it? Also, again, thanks for featuring me again. I got you, man. Like I said, if you ask a question, I'm pretty much going to feature it. I don't get a lot, so. Dude, yeah, I talked about Chima in my last episode, and I like the theme. I never got super into it, but I think the minifigures are dope. And with selling Lego, that's something I've never actually done. I've never sold a Lego set. Not on eBay, not to a friend. But if you really are interested in and want to sell your Chima collection, which I don't know, man, if it's something you really enjoyed as a kid, maybe you'd like to hold on to it. But I understand if you really don't care for it anymore. Go ahead and sell it. And the way that I would do that, probably eBay, I feel like might be the easiest. if you want to start a bricklink store, that's something you could pursue. Or even, yeah, just doing like Facebook Marketplace or like Craigslist or Let Go, any of those kind of sites where you sell stuff. That's all I got. All right, and Indiana Skywalker says, now that they've made a 501st Battle Pack, what would you say is the most requested set? So in the community, I've kind of heard whisperings and talkings, people saying some other Clone Legion, they'd want to see a similar set made, like the 212th, something like that. Or I've also heard like a Lego Ninjago CMF series. But there's really no single campaign that I can think of that like everybody's kind of back behind, but who knows, maybe some larger creators on the platform can get something going. I'm curious, what kind of sets would you guys want to see? What would you start a campaign for? All right, and the Daily Brick asks, that's great that your classes are done, man. It's been a minute since I made the video, and these questions are old, so but yeah, I'm happy I'm done with that too. And yeah, how long did your Why We Will Get a 501st Battle Pack in 2020 take? It's a great video, but damn, it seemed time consuming to add and subtract and multiply all those random numbers, lol. Well, funny you should ask that, because tomorrow I have a new conspiracy video coming. I've been teasing it this week on my Instagram and stuff, and I'm super excited for y'all to see it, so make sure you tune in tomorrow and check that out. Let me know what you think. But yeah, so the 501st conspiracy video, that has honestly been my most time consuming video ever, even more than the one I'm going to make tomorrow, or that's coming out tomorrow, because yeah, it took a long time to get those numbers to work up and add to the way I needed them to, and between that and editing the whole thing and recording the script and writing it, like all in all, I probably spent cumulatively about probably 8 hours, I want to say. So I'd work on it for like an hour here and there or whatever, but yeah, I don't know if that sounds like a lot or not. To me, that's a lot, but yeah, so it was well worth it though, because yeah, it's definitely my best performing video on the channel, and maybe that's how a lot of you found me in the first place. So I think it's really great, and I'm proud of the video, and it turned out well and it performed well. So thank you for the question, man. All right, and PLM Bricks YT says, it's me, Get Bricked. I changed my name. What's up, man? I like the name change. Sounds good, dude. My question is, what is a good place to store my Lego? I'm cleaning my room and I don't know what is a good place to store. So what I do, my main kind of thing, I pulled it up here for y'all. I got these big, I guess they're like hardware separators, or storage drawers, whatever. So I got two of this exact kind. I got them from Amazon for like $30. So it's pretty solid value, I think. This one I got all my minifigures in here, or most of them. Kind of running out of room, so I might have to pick up a new one sometime soon, but who knows? This room gets smaller and smaller every day, it seems. But yeah, so I use these. There's another one, kind of similar thing, a little smaller. This is just like some miscellaneous pieces and stuff I got organized. Got these at a garage sale. So definitely recommend these kind of drawer things. Also, I got a couple of these. They're like divider box separators. There's a lot of weapons and accessories I got in here. But yeah, just kind of stuff like this where they're like divided, nice and neat, and you can put a bunch of pieces in there. That's kind of what I've been doing. So works for me, and it's not too expensive, so good way to store some Lego. And next up we got Cammy Boy, who says, my question for this week is, what is the worst Lego Star Wars set that you have ever seen? Thank you for always featuring me. Keep up the amazing work. Well, thank you for asking the questions, man, and thank you for the kind words. I would have to say the worst Lego set I've ever seen, Lego Star Wars set, would be the First Order Scout Walker. The one came out in like 2017, I think, for The Last Jedi. It was just a dumb set, man. It just didn't look that good. The minifigures weren't that great. I picked it up actually because it was on sale for like $30 at the Lego store too. So I got that, but that's probably got to be the worst. Polly Nerdial says, congratulations on finishing your summer course. Thanks. Yeah, it's been a couple months, but like I said, these questions are a little older, so this is my last week for summer college classes. Well, I hope they went good, my man. My question for you is, are you monetized, and if you are not, will you monetize yourself at some point in the future? Yeah, I am monetized. I don't make a lot of money because I don't get a lot of views or anything, but I do have ads playing at the beginning of the videos and maybe in the middle here. I'll throw one right now. Hopefully I figured out how to do that. But yeah, so I do have ads. Sorry about that. It was just a fun gimmick. I had to do it, man. Michael Doherty says, do you have any UCS sets? Also, thanks for answering my questions. I got you, man. Thanks for asking them. I do not have any UCS sets. Someday, maybe soon, maybe not. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of room here anymore. But yeah, the new Mos Eisley Cantina probably won't get. I feel like every time a UCS set comes out, I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the first UCS set I get. And what usually happens is I pass up on it. So I think the closest one I was ever to getting was the Betrayal at Bespin, or Betrayal at Cloud City. That one. That was a cool set. And I missed it, but that's all right. I'm not too heartbroken. All right, and Diego Gonzalez says, thanks for answering my questions. You're welcome, my man. What is your favorite Ninjago minifigure and your least favorite Ninjago minifigure? So I actually pulled up my little box of Ninjago figures here, and disclaimer, I am absolutely no Ninjago expert. This is kind of a hard question for me, just because, I don't know a whole lot about Ninjago, and really the only figures that I end up getting are ones that I really like. That's why I get them. But I pulled two here for my small collection, and my favorite is this version of Cole. I think it's like, I'm not even going to say what I think it is, because it's probably wrong, and I'll get, people will be mad at me. Not really, but yeah, so this one, I think the only reason I'm going to say that is just because maybe that'll focus. I'll hide behind it. But yeah, this is my first Ninjago minifigure I think I ever got. I bought it from the set that it came in. It was one of those little spinner things, like the one you pull up and it flies up in the air. I'll throw a picture up because I don't know what it is. But yeah, that one. And my least favorite, probably this Nia. Just because she's kind of lame in general, I think. The character's pretty cool. But yeah, just this figure, I don't know. I got it in like a $10 set or something. I think it's from the Ninjago movie, and it just really doesn't look that cool. It doesn't have much to offer, but I'm sure if I did a little more research and if I was a little bit more into Ninjago, I could give you a better answer. So, sorry, man. That's where I'm at right now with Ninjago. Thorn Zoomstein says, what's your favorite book? Also, keep up the great work. Love the videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. My favorite book would have to be Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. I read that in high school, junior year, and it's a book that's really kind of stuck with me. I really love Kurt Vonnegut too. Like, that was the first Kurt Vonnegut book I had read, and it just totally got me hooked on him, and I read a whole bunch of his other books, and yeah, that one's definitely my favorite, and the line "So it goes" is something that I still say all the time, and I think it's relevant, so that's why that book's my favorite. Good question, man. Really good. Alright, and Silas Floyd asks, what's your least favorite Star Wars character? So, my least favorite Star Wars character would have to be this lady, Snoodles, I guess her name is. Oh my god, dude. Oh, gosh. It's just awful. I know she had an arc in the Clone Wars, I think. I think that was her. It was the same species, so I'd assume it was her. And that, it was alright. I don't know. It didn't super stick out to me. That's why I can't remember it. But, yeah, just her being in the remastered Return of the Jedi, or A New Hope, just in the cantina. Or was it Return of the... I don't know. One of those movies where she was, like, digitally thrown in there. There's this whole music sequence. It's just... Why? Well, George, come on, man. What are you doing? So, for that reason, she's my least favorite Star Wars character. Jawa asks, do you think the new AAT looks good? I don't. So, yeah, I've heard, like, not a lot of people are super happy with the set. I don't know. I'm not too picky, I guess. I think it looks alright. I don't own any other AATs, so I'm going to get it regardless for the set, the figures, just to have. I think it's pretty cool. But I don't know. I could go either way on it. Not particularly fond or dislikeful of it, so Hope that helps. Louis Dog 202 says, "What is your favorite lightsaber color?" My favorite lightsaber color is green. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. If I was a Jedi, I would use a green lightsaber. I don't know if I'd be a Jedi counselor, but I would still use a green lightsaber. Yeah, just I think because Luke Skywalker used it in Return of the Jedi, and that Luke Skywalker minifigure from Return of the Jedi is my favorite. This figure right here from the 2007 Jabba sail barge, he came with a green lightsaber. It's my first Luke Skywalker, and yeah, just one of my favorites. So for that reason, green's the way to go. All right, and Sonic Simon says, "Weird question, what's your favorite Lego piece?" So we've talked about this before. Also, Sonic Simon, that's a cool name, man. Y'all got cool ass names, dude, for real. I say it sometimes, but really, all you got cool names, so good on you. My favorite Lego piece, like I said, I have talked about this before. I don't know if I mentioned this exact piece, but I've done some thinking and reflecting, and this one right here is definitely my favorite piece. This white, it's like a bar piece, you know, it's got the little clip at the bottom there. And the reason that is because I made a whole video about this, actually, Lego Nostalgia. That was on my birthday. Check it out. Because back in the day, before I had actual lightsaber pieces, I would give my Lego guys, I would have them hold on to little bars like this, and that would be their lightsabers. So, yeah. I actually like the piece so much. In my first and most recent Bricks and Pieces order, which there'll be a video about that coming soon, I ordered another one, kind of. It's a little bit different. The newer ones, this one is like a piece from like 1999. And this one is from like 2020. So you can see it's a little, let me move my fat fingers. It's a little shorter, and the little stub at the end is a little longer on the newer one. So, but yeah, for that reason, this is my favorite piece. Infinite Bricks 123 asks, "What is your take on the Razor Crest coming soon?" So, yeah, I think that's actually out now. The time that you asked this question, it hadn't been, but yeah. So I think it's available, and I think you can get it pretty easily. I think it's cool, you know. It's definitely a necessary ship, and probably I will get it at some point. It's like $130. I know I should get it because, yeah, it's going to be an iconic set, and I feel like I'm really going to regret it if I don't get it. But right now, I don't know. I'll wait on it. I don't really feel the need to spend $130 on another gray ship, but who knows? Maybe after I watch Mandalorian Season 2, I'll want to get it. See, I'm still holding on to this piece. That's just how much it means to me. But Razor Crest, it's a cool set, and I'll get it eventually, but right now, there's no real rush. Alright, and finally, to close out this episode of Q&Allstar, we got Dutastic, who says, "What is a set that you think is good, but most people say is bad? And love your videos." Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And this is an excellent question, and I chose to do this one last because I think it's really good. And I've been having a really hard time articulating myself and explaining it. This is like my fourth time trying to film this answer, but I'm going with the 2015, 2016 UCS or MBS Assault on Hoth set, okay? So the reason not a lot of people like the set, and I get it, is because it's a Master Builders series set, or UCS, whatever. And those kinds of sets are supposed to be these big, massive collector sets. And that's really not what we got here. You know, it's a big play set. There's a lot of play features and functions, and they were kind of lazy with a lot of the stuff they included. But I don't know. For me, I can look past all that, and $250 I think is still really expensive for this set. And it's, you know, why I never got it, and I don't have any plans to ever get it, but I think it's a cool set. There's awesome minifigures. It looks like a lot of fun. I know if I was a kid, I would have loved to have this set. It'd be so cool. Hoth is an awesome battle scene, and you got awesome figures, a bunch of fun stuff to play with, but because it has that UCS or MBS kind of logo or branding, that's why it's not really that good and why a lot of people don't like it. And like I said, I get that, but also I still think it's a cool set. So I try my best, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. All right, folks, and yeah, that just about does it for Q&Allstar episode 7. So, big shout out to everybody who asked their questions and for all the kind words. For real, I really don't do this enough, but I just want to say I really appreciate it, especially if you're watching this right now, because this is definitely going to be like probably my longest video I have on the channel. So, if you're sticking with it till the end, God bless you, man, for real. Yeah, leave some questions down below for next week. I'd love to answer them and get to it. And next month, not next week, next month, last Thursday of the month. So yeah, just for real, thanks for indulging me, listening to my beginning kind of monologue, and now here at the end too. So yeah, it's going to be a doozy of a video, let me tell you. And yeah, like I said, new video tomorrow, new conspiracy video. So you are not going to want to miss that, let me tell you. So yeah, thank you for real for everything. It's a good time. I enjoy this, and a lot of it's because of you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And yeah, as always, make sure you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace.